or to help the wolf people fight longer, or give them more time or something. I don't remember what it was. I skipped through the plot, but you have to choose to give the Setsuna and the other wolf people more time. At that point, you get the bonds of friendship. Here, you have to save Setsuna as soon as possible. The way that I did that was simply by just putting it on normal and just using Kasumi, and I just kind of just bodied the officers and got over there quickly. Once you do that, you get a bunch of cutscenes, and it will just give you everybody. So that's the closest you can get to free mode in this. So here's the whole cast. With the wolf people, you only get like access to 10 characters. So that's why going for the other endings is going to be kind of boring and repetitive, because you won't really have a whole lot of options. You're going to be unlocking the same characters over and over. So if you're not interested in the other endings, if you want to just get the endings for all 3 of these people and then get the true ending, what you can do is you can just make a save before the point of no return, which is going to that final key mission, and you can just play with everybody. You can make whatever team you want. So I've got a pretty decent team here. William reduces defense. Zhou Kang gives movement and attack speed, which is pretty nice. And Oka has the barrier, which if you've fought against her at all, you know how annoying that is. That's actually pretty useful. And Kasumi's the same deal, so you have a pretty consistent attack speed buff and some debuffs on the enemies as well. So it functions very much like a JRPG. You know, when you get to a final save point in a JRPG, and you just, as long as you never go in there and you don't save over your save, then you know, you can just do whatever you want. You can finish all the other content. That's very much how it functions here. You can do all the generic missions you want to your heart's content. And that is the closest you get to free mode in this. So if you just want to mess around with the characters and make fun builds, then this is going to be the ideal way to do it. For what I've seen, the difficulty spikes in this are not very severe at all. So while it will be more difficult to make like the most maximized, optimized build in this compared to other games like 8XL, where it was relatively easy, it didn't take too much time, you won't really need it that much. So I think this game's going to be more about, at least in terms of the maximization aspect, it'll be more about just making really optimized teams and having good execution with whatever main character you decide to use. But I don't think anybody's going to be making super optimized builds in this unless they use cheat engine, which, depending on your opinion, may kind of defeat the purpose. I mean, people use cheat engines to make optimized builds all the time in games like this, so it's your call. But that's how you do it. I'll go ahead and I'll show it again. So I did Setsuna's story, and I just completed all of these requirements here, and that was enough to get the true ending. On Bonds of Friendship, like I said, I just had to save. I had to save Setsuna really early on. And it says here you have to unlock Arnis, Lagrina, and Kasumi. So you'll get one of those for free, whatever character you decide to choose, but the rest you'll have to unlock. So for instance, with Kasumi, I had to unlock Arnis, Lagrina, and then Nobunyaga. So you can go ahead and pause this if you want. That's how I got on the path. Once you get to that point, it will give you a bunch of cutscenes, and then everybody is just unlocked. So at that point, you can just do whatever you want. Anyway, hope that helps. I'll see you guys later. Peace.